Lucky Land Casino, asking people, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
Lucky? In line at the deli, I guess?
Aha, in my dentist's office. More than once, actually.
Do I have to say?
Yes, you do.
In the car before my kids' PTA meeting.
Really?
Yes.
Excuse me, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
I never win and tell.
Well, there you have it. You can get lucky anywhere, playing at LuckyLandSlots.com. Play for free right now. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Okay, round two. Name something that's not boring.
A laundry? Ooh, a book club. Computer solitaire, huh?
Ah, sorry, we were looking for Chumba Casino. That's right, ChumbaCasino.com has over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Due to some violent content, parental discretion is advised.
In the year 247 in the Age of Judges, Vartan was summoned home after the death of his father. Upon his return, Vartan discovered something evil festering beneath the city of Eterno. With the help of some very unlikely allies, Vartan works to uncover the mysteries of his hometown and put an end to the nightmares that plague his people. Welcome to Ethereal Embrace. I really hope that Dove Bree was not too put off by the whole Vartan and Baya situation. I know I'm finally getting used to it, but, well, anyway, I'm really glad we found Annalyn. Now to investigate a murder. Again. This should not seem like business as usual here.
Day 4. At the crime scene of the third murder.
Hey, Baya.
Yes.
There was definitely a struggle here. It's not like the Briars. She actually fought back. And might have seriously wounded one of them.
Maybe they're out of the paralytic.
I don't know what that word means.
Maybe they're out of... and she flips the papers to the spell with the... I think it's the chasms or chasmes.
Oh. Well, no. Like, here, I'm going to point it out and I'm be like, you could definitely see she was fighting them.
Yeah. Just
Looks
kind
like...
of deducing
I gotcha.
with all of the cult magic going on. They were using a paralytic to, I guess, render their victims unable to fight back, and maybe they're out of it.
I gotcha. That did not click in my head.
Yes. So there's a spell here that you can use to paralyze people, make them not able to move.
Didn't that use the stingers, though?
Yeah, that used the stingers.
Well, we got rid of those.
We did. And maybe they're out, so... Or maybe Mir caught them by surprise. Or saw something that she shouldn't have. So
hold on, she should have had a partner with her. Whoever was her partner might be our doppelganger.
Ah. Could be.
Where's Moragan at?
That makes sense.
She should be here by now, right?
But Mir wasn't a dove, she was a guard, right?
Correct.
So Brass Cane would have assigned her a partner.
Oh, Brass Cane's here. Right?
Yeah.
Alright. Hey, Brass Cane. Come on over here.
Yeah.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing here?
I am. Looks like a struggle.
Yeah. Where was Mir's partner? Or who was Mir's partner?
He scowls for a second and then looks across the room at Dove Annalyn and says, I think maybe we should wait until Bree gets here.
Yeah. That's a good point.
And he kind of nods at Annalyn, like indicating it was her.
All right, then. Yeah, we'll wait. I want to somehow distract Annalyn, make sure she's gonna stick around.
Vartan, maybe ask her thoughts about the crime scene. Maybe she'll see something that we didn't in the past ones.
Yeah. Hey, Annalyn, right, Dove Annalyn?
Yes.
Mind coming over here? Just want some fresh eyes on it. I don't know if you've had the chance to see the other crime scenes, but do you see anything out of place here? Anything odd to you, other than, I mean, obviously a brutal murder?
She starts talking about what she sees around the crime scene and things that she's noticed before, and it's all stuff that you have already picked up from this crime scene, but you do a good job distracting her. And Moragan, Bree, and Greystone all show up after a couple more minutes.
All right.
Does Moragan recognize the house from the outside?
I mean, I would say at this point you've walked the entire city through your travels, but there's nothing really that stands out about this specific house.
So nothing specific from when I was patrolling with Bree?
Nope.
The night before?
Nope, nothing specific from the night before. And Vartan, you'd probably know, this was one of your father's properties, but he sold it to Mir years and years and years ago.
So this was her house.
Yeah, this was Mir's house.
Her home, yeah.
Well, Moragan's gonna walk in. Hey, Vartan, this looks too familiar. What's going on?
Oh man. This one's a little bit different. There was definitely a struggle here. Mir did not go down easy. And, I mean, as you can see here, somebody was really wounded. It could be fatal, actually. They fell right here. It's a lot of blood. And that's definitely not Mir's blood. Thinking she might have been outnumbered. I'm going to ask out loud. So, yeah, I want to check y'all stay in here, continue the investigation in here. Me, Moragan, and Baya are going to head outside and see any points of entry that stand out or exit of the murderers.
Brass Cane nods his agreement, but keeps his hand on his side short sword.
Okay. Are the windows covered up with blankets again?
Yeah.
Or curtains or whatever? Okay.
Yep, curtains, yep.
What's going on?
Yeah, so Brass Cane let me know that Annalyn was Mir's partner.
That's not who Annalyn was with when we came across her last night.
Do you know who she was with?
One of the other guards. One of Brass Cane's. But it wasn't Mir.
Huh.
Yes, because that kind of makes sense because we were on this northern more side of the town, correct?
Well, Moragan did rounds with Bree, or did a round with Bree before heading back.
We came across her. We saw her coming out of a house, one of the abandoned houses, with the guard that she was paired with. But I was hoping to speak with her before I went to bed for the night, but I never saw her.
Mm-hmm. And it definitely wasn't the face of the person laying on the ground in the house.
No, definitely not.
Well,
And you said she didn't come in last night, or you never saw her?
I didn't see her. I waited up for a while, but I never did see her come in.
Should we confront her in front of Bree here?
If we're thinking the same thing, that Annalyn is possibly doppelganged or mimicked, I don't know. What would you call it? Anyway, if we think it's possibly Annalyn, maybe we should make sure that this isn't the mimic. Check her for anything magic that, especially this pocket watch thing in this book.
Yeah.
Or on this piece of paper.
And check for any wounds. How many exits does this place have? Front door, back door?
Yep.
Any odd footprints?
Yeah, any...
Are we investigating?
Blood splatter.
There are footprints in and around the house, and, yeah, there is blood splatter in front of the house.
Yeah, it would be hard to hide that much blood.
Mm-hmm.
Which direction does it go?
It goes straight south of town, like they tried to retreat out of...
To the woods?
Yep, out to the woods.
Again. And it's not very fresh, so the trail would they'd probably cover it up again.
Yeah. So we have to keep in mind, if she is wounded, that doesn't necessarily mean that she is the doppelganger. It could be she's the real person that got wounded, the doppelganger stole her blood and became her.
But where's she been? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We should definitely talk with her while Bree's present. Bree's kind of been read in on it as much as I was willing to tell her. It'd be enough for her to give an order if necessary to make her answer.
Hey, Morgan, did we go out the front? Yeah, I guess we would have went out the front door. We'll come in the back. And, how about this? Well, it might be better if you talk to him and talk to Bree to get to check Annalyn. And then I could block the back door. And then I can nod Brass Cane over to the front door.
Okay.
Just to make sure she doesn't try to escape.
It's a good plan. Yeah, I'll go to Bree and make this a interesting conversation. Hope it doesn't get bloody.
Yeah.
Our heroes will be right back after these messages.
With the Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
This is your captain speaking. We've got clear runway and the weather's fine, but we're just going to circle up here a while and get lucky. No, nothing like that. It's just these cash prizes add up quick. So I suggest you sit back, keep your tray table upright, and start getting lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Hello, listeners. If you are enjoying the show and would like to take a look at a way to support the cast while getting yourself some nice perks, please consider our Patreon. We offer ad-free listening as well as this entire season if you select the binge tier or higher on our Patreon. Plus, you'll be directly supporting our cast for their work, as our team over at Creative Typo have begun to pay our voice actors for our performances. So check out our Patreon at patreon.com/Creative Typo. I would also like to give a big shout out to our executive producer from Patreon, Nick Mead. Thank you, Mead. We truly appreciate your support. Now, back to the town of Eterno.
So we go back in. I'm going to go ahead and walk over to Bree. What is she doing? Is she investigating? Is she talking to someone?
Bree is talking with Annalyn about the scene, and you can hear Annalyn say that she's almost pressing that with this being the third death, the cult is clearly looking for the portal room, and that the doves and the robin need to make that their highest priority to get to the portal.
While they're talking, I'm going to get Brass Cane's attention and point at the door and point at the front door, and I'm going to post up there.
Brass Cane gets your meeting and posts up on his side.
Excuse me, Dove Bree.
Yes.
It's come to my attention that this victim was supposed to be paired with Dove Annalyn yesterday, while doing patrols. I was hoping that maybe she saw something or could give any insight into anything that happened. And could you refresh my memory? It's still early. We saw Annalyn come out of a house with one of the guards, right?
Yes, we did, and it wasn't this one. Brass Cane, is that assignment correct? And Brass Cane nods his affirmation, and his grip tightens on his sword hilt. And Dove Bree says, Annalyn, is there anything you would like to say? And Annalyn takes a couple steps back away from everybody, and she's like, I didn't do any of this. There must be a mistake. I was not assigned to her. I've never met this guard.
Annalyn, how do you like your chili?
I like my chili with meat, beans, and cheese on a bed of crackers.
Wait, isn't that how out of character, isn't that how Vartan and also Brass Cane like their chili?
Yeah.
Seems pretty common.
Brass Cane's plus peppers.
Can I do an Arcana check to see if, I see any kind of magic item on Annalyn, or some sort of check to see if I can glimpse, a pocket watch bulge or something?
Yeah.
I guess, I'll use Perception or Arcana. It's the same. 17?
Yeah, she definitely has some kind of magic item on her persons in her pocket. You can kind of tell there's a magic aura coming off it.
Annalyn, what's in your pocket?
Oh, just something I found. And she pulls it out, and it is a pocket watch.
With 8 eyeballs?
With 12 eyes on the face.
12.
Annalyn, can I see that, please?
I really wish you wouldn't.
Bree, I need that pocket watch.
All right. And she takes a couple more steps back and clicks the pocket watch to open the face. And she transforms back into her normal self, which is a furbog.
Oh, shit.
Is this a furbog we recognize?
Yeah, I was going to ask.
Red hair, green skin.
It is Susan from The Vision.
Susan?
Hi, Vartan.
Susan, it's me, Baya.
Hi, Baya. I see you found me out.
What are you doing here?
I'm trying to save this stupid city, despite its best efforts.
Save the city?
Yeah, as best I can. I'm trying to do it right this time.
What do you mean this time?
Well, the last time I tried to save the city, it didn't quite work out as well as I thought.
All right, Mom. What? Why are you killing people, though? Why are you killing the people in the city?
It's the only way to complete the ritual and weaken the magic.
Weaken what magic? Wait, Vartan, this is actually your mom?
As far as I know. Does it look like she's aged at all? Well, I mean, Furbolg's lived for quite a while, but...
No, but she hasn't aged at all.
At all. So she's still...
And she hasn't been in the city.
Susan, you want to save the city from itself by weakening the magic that keeps everyone alive and murdering other people. The city isn't alive. The people in the city are alive, and it seems like you are having the opposite effect of saving them.
Look, I know it's hard to understand, but there's a magic around this city, and a lot of the people that live here have benefited from that magic already, for much, much longer than any normal lifespan. This magic is also putting the city and the world at risk by keeping that portal open. It's connected, so I need to complete this ritual and finish the city in preparation to close the portal. If I can weaken the magic around Eterno, and then go into the portal and retrieve my core, I should be able to close it completely.
At risk of what? You said the magic in the portal is putting the city at risk. At risk of what?
Of those demons coming in.
The portal's closed.
The portal is not closed. I tried to close it. I tried to close it the day that I left Eterno. I went in, and I snapped my core within it to complete a ritual to keep it from being powered on this side. It should have worked. I don't know why it didn't work. And then I should have died a normal death after I came back. But I continued to live on. And now I need to go into that portal, find my core, and destroy it for real this time.
Well, when did you come back? Was it recent?
Yes. I came back to the city maybe a week ago.
A week ago? Well, Dad died, what, almost 2 months ago now. And he died from the demons coming through the portal. Do you know about that?
My scouts told me that he had died.
Where did you get these scouts from?
These are my people.
From?
These are the children of the dead gods. They belong to me.
But that's a story you made up. With Timorin. How are these real people?
After a long enough time, made-up stories can have just as much power as truth.
What, over on the other side of the portal? Did they come over from the demon realm?
No, they're from here.
Here? In Eterno?
Well, not from Eterno. From outside the city. But close enough.
I'm confused.
You're confused. What?
These cultists are a group of people that I've been nurturing to help me to complete the ritual. They believe it's for a higher power. They believe whatever I tell them. But ultimately, they're here to help me close this portal for real.
I'm gonna echo Vartan's question. At what cost? You say that this is a threat, but we didn't even know about it until a priest came here and sent back information about it. How much of a threat could it possibly be? Enough to be killing people that you would consider friends and neighbors, I would assume. You're from here, right?
5 deaths is a very small toll to pay for the salvation of an entire world.
I'm pretty sure over the course of the last, say, at least 200 years, more people have died in this town by your hand than anything else.
That may be so, but it will not be that way for long. The demons on the other side of that portal are preparing to come here.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Ethereal Embrace, a creative Typo production. Vartan the Furbog Fighter is voiced and played by Adam Culbertson. Baya Rustin, the half-elf sorcerer, is voiced and played by Tisha. Moragan, the human monk, is voiced and played by Nari Kwak. And I am Nico, your GM. Please remember to drop us a 5-star rating and review on your favorite podcatcher. Music provided in part by Midnight Syndicate, makers of the original Dungeons & Dragons soundtrack. If you would like to support our show or any of our other shows, you can join our family of patrons at patreon.com/creative typo. Remember, be safe, we love you all, and stay foolish.